Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to the daily update. Today's date is April the 22nd. It's a Tuesday, and I'm only here in the Philippines for not that much longer, just for less than 10 days. And then heading back to Turkey, where I plan to be trading full time. I'm going to go into it so hard. You have no idea. But for now, while in the Philippines for the last 10 days, I'm basically going to enjoy the rest of it the best that I can. We've been here for almost 3 months already. I can't believe time has passed that much. And I've been working every single day since almost. So now I'm going to finally take a small break and enjoy the last bit of the vacation. That's very well deserved, I'd say. But I still plan to give everybody an update every single day to keep it under around 10 minutes. This way you're caught up to date. I can offer you a perspective on the market after my 10 years of experience. So for those that don't know me, welcome. My name is Philakone, and I've been in the crypto game now for about 10 years. I've seen three major bull markets and two major bear markets, and I really hope that this market does continue to move to the upside. So, despite my medium term bearish outlook, where I unfortunately believe this is just going to be a corrective rally that's going to be short lived, but perhaps this corrective rally that's happening right now is going to give us a few amazing months left. But hopefully, I expect the market to keep continuing. That would be ideal. So, despite me being bearish and still believing we'll eventually hit $50,000, it doesn't mean that these relief rallies can't happen. So I'm known as a day trader for those that have been following me for a very long time, and been developing strategies and innovating and optimizing for over 10 years now. So anybody that's a day trader will understand that you constantly need to evolve your strategies over time. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. And I believe that the trading landscape it's changed drastically in the past few years, especially from 2017 to 2021 to 2024. But this year is entirely different than anything that I've seen before. And I know a lot of day traders that had to modify their strategies drastically to adapt to these ever changing conditions. And that's why, in just a few, like in less than 10 days, guys, I'm going to be releasing one of my best courses yet that's never been made before. Before, I only focused on kind of like day trading and swinging a little bit. But this new course is called The Art of Scalping. It's going to contain my golden playbook. It's basically a modern scalping course built for 2025 on golden rules, precision, execution, and adaptive strategies. It's going to focus on very low time frames, but the most important thing is I'm going to talk about how these strategies have now evolved entirely to something very different. Although they're very similar, and I have been using some of the similar strategies, they've evolved in terms of the rules that I'm now putting in place that are unbreakable, that you're not allowed to waver from. And these rules, it's actually what's keeping me very, very profitable. So this will be released in about May the 1st is the official release date. The original price is $500, but there's going to be a 50% off sale from May 1st to May the 8th. So for about 7 days, it's going to have a 50% off sale. And it's going to benefit you tremendously in every way. Basically, for everybody that is either in my Discord group or not in it. For example, anybody who's just a basic member in my Discord group, or even not a member at all. So when you get it for $250, which is that 50% off, you're automatically going to get a lifetime membership to the premium group, the premium tier group. And then if you're a current lifetime member in the basic group, you're upgraded to elite tier for life. And then if you're a current elite tier member, you're going to get to join the platinum group, where I live stream all of my trades for 2 weeks. And if you're a current platinum tier member, you're going to get 2 extra weeks in the platinum tier group. And just some of the small differences, right? The elite tier, they get a lot more than the standard tier, right? They're going to get things like elite channel access, right? More advanced traders, higher group interaction, higher detailed posts, etc., right? And then if you go into the platinum tier, you get one main thing more than that. You get basically live streaming on my desktop and live trading. So you're going to see me trade. So the platinum group members are the ones where I live trade with everybody. Anyways, just stay tuned, guys. It's going to come up soon. So right now, let's just talk about Bitcoin very quickly, okay? So I'll try to keep it under 15 minutes. I appreciate you guys listening to me there. So yeah, stay tuned. I can't wait to release that course. It's going to be the best work that I've ever put out. I know it because of the current methods that I'm using now. So guys, this is how Bitcoin has been trending, all right? Bitcoin has been trending like this. It finally broke out of the lower high pattern. Okay, this is the lower high pattern that took a very long time to break out. In fact, we were bull trapped many times. So you can see here that it took 81 days to break out of here, okay? But this was the major bull trap, okay? It broke out here one time, and then it bull trapped there, as you can see. So because of that, and also the resistance is back over here, guys, right? So right around there. So you can see that, like, you can see that when it broke out, it bull trapped to the previous resistance. And I did call, right? I did say many times that once this resistance gets broken, or whatever it was from the horizontal there, around, I'd say around there, like once it cleared it, it was going to easily end up getting to around the $88,000. And here we are, right? We're at 88K. So this is a perfect place that we want to be. I just hope that this is not a fifth wave of any sort yet right now. But this does look like it's certainly going to continue to the upside. Let's see if there's any channels or anything we need to be aware of. Like, yeah, there's a possibility of a channel occurring, right? You can see here, right? So perhaps we might even end up getting to 95K and higher soon. So 88K is the resistance right now. The next resistance we'll get to is probably around 92K. 92K was a very, very important range. Basically 91, 92K. You can see these ranges, right? Because of the wicks. So 91K was very important, 91,300 range, and over here 92K, 93K. So around these ranges is going to be very crucial for us to eventually hit, which I do think that we're going to hit it fairly easily very soon. Unfortunately, I still believe that we are going to pretty much hit somewhere up there, right? Somewhere up there, and then maybe continue to the downside. But, you know, if we, or even double top. But the best case scenario is that we make one more high this year. That's it, just one more high. And then I think that it's going to begin a very large bear market that's going to last for actually years because the super cycle is over. But regardless, there's still going to be opportunity to day trade. So that's why I'm putting out this course now, because I think that people need to learn to capitalize on as much as possible in the very limited time that we have now, okay? So Bitcoin is most likely going to eventually break $88,300, and it's going to hit around 91 to 93K. That's my prediction. The total one market cap is now at a major resistance, okay? The total one market cap has now hit this high over here. Okay, this is the March 14 high from last year, okay? And that was very important. Okay, that was the all-time high that we got last time. So you can see that Bitcoin is now contesting that previous all-time high. So when it does eventually hit it, I think it's going to smash it, but it's going to take a lot of force to do that, and it might take a little bit of time. Okay, so the total 2 market cap is looking reasonable as well. We're way below though, way below the March 14 high of last year. The total 3 market cap is in a very similar situation, okay? But what I do like about it is that the lower high pattern, see that white line, it broke. But now the total 3 market cap is pretty much facing the exact same resistance, okay? Same resistance that the total 1 market cap is facing, which is the March 14 high. And then you take a look at a lot of coins, like for example, Ethereum, like they haven't really bounced or anything yet. Ethereum is very, very, very slow. It hasn't even broken these high ranges, right? And then you took a look at like Near Protocol, you know, XLM, they're all very, very much so lagging behind. So you might feel like you're missing out right now because Bitcoin's breaking, but keep in mind that it hasn't really done much, right? Like a lot of the coins are kind of in a channel right now. Nothing has gone parabolic. Even though Bitcoin's moving upwards, you can just see that the altcoins are not, right? Bitcoin is actually going upwards, but the altcoins are going down. It's because Bitcoin dominance was going up significantly, right? So you can see pretty much every single altcoin is not really up. Theta is still down significantly right now, right? So you guys are not really missing out on much, to be honest. Asui is doing, or sorry, Sol is doing pretty well compared to the others. It's moved up like 50% total, right? HBAR is doing all right, hasn't broken above the highs. Polygon is doing incredibly well. It gone kind of parabolic, right? Ondo's lagging, Jupiter is lagging, right? All these coins are, you're not really missing out on much, guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. Render did 86%, so that coin is performing well alongside Polygon. IMX is lagging, right? Superverse is kind of lagging as well. So you guys are really not, you're not missing out on much, guys. Like, I'm being honest, right? Manta is doing pretty well, did 35%, but not the best either. So you guys have not really missed much from the bottom at all. I think there's still going to be time to accumulate. But I think the market is, like, Tau is one of the best performing ones, did 100%, right? Render did really well too. But the total 3 market cap, it's like, it's not being injected right now. Like, if you look at it, the total 3 market cap is still kind of sideways. The altcoin market's sideways. But overall, like, it's still, the market cap is still sideways as well, right? For total 2. Total 3 is the only one that's moving up because, or sorry, total 1, because Bitcoin is being dominated right now. Everybody is still buying Bitcoin. So because of that, like, it's looking very reasonable. So the market overall is definitely recovering, but slowly. But all coins are not really doing any crazy things yet. You know, we had some ridiculous coins that have moved, right? So one of the main reasons why I'm creating this course and revamping and recreating my strategies with more rules is simply because of, you know, coins like, for example, NKN, right? They go parabolic with very high negative funding fee, or even coins like Voxel, very negative funding fee. It's basically a lot of these shit coins on these exchanges with very low market cap that get pushed, you know, on the MEXC, on KuCoin, like a lot of meme coins. You know, Broccoli ended up doing some crazy stuff as well that you can see, right? So these coins are just ridiculous, and I'm creating new strategies that's going to safeguard you from fucking around with these coins that are going to get you wrecked, for example, right? So today the market is like, all right, you know, there's nothing substantially going on. There's PopCat that's moving. There's Fartcoin. Fartcoin is actually doing very, very well. It's finally about to make the 5th wave that I've been projecting. So I like that quite a bit, actually, how that's probably the 5th wave that's being made right now. So I'm very excited to see a possible short opportunity on Fartcoin sometime soon. I don't know how high it's going to go, but you know, maybe it'll even get up to around these ranges up there, right? Maybe that's a little bit too high, but I think it's going to have a very good potential of getting to like somewhere in these ranges, maybe like around there. But I'm going to try to count the 5 waves very nicely and try to get into a very good short position very soon. Not too soon, but you know, it's going to happen, right? So I think there's going to be pretty much just one more wave going to the upside. And once that happens, it's going to be a very good short. So it's been about 13 minutes now. I wanted to keep the TA part around 10 minutes, and I was a little bit longer. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, look forward to my new course coming out, man. It's only $250 down from $500. You guys are going to be really glad that you took it, because I think that the bull market's going to continue for a little bit longer, and you want to make sure your skills are up there. And even if you can add like 5 or 10% more to your skills, right? Like, you're not going to double up. But if you can add small percentages in terms of adding more and more to your skill set, then of course it's going to be very beneficial for you to just learn, right? So I think that this course is going to teach a lot of the rules that you should follow to be extremely disciplined. So anyways, guys, look forward to that. I'll update you tomorrow, okay? Have a good one. Take it easy.